Hey guys, sorry I've been gone so long. I have another video in the works, but I'm editing it. It's a whole kit and caboodle. I just can't get into that right now. I'm in my closet. It's a little chilly, and I have this Transformers blanket. And I originally filmed this video, but I was like hunched over, and I looked like this, and I was like, I look like an evil hag. I look like an evil hag, and I can't have that. If people are gonna see me, they are gonna have to see my hot and sexy, beautiful self. Not the evil hag version of me. But I thought today I was just gonna do something pretty simplistic, just a rant, because I know you guys love my rants, or maybe you don't. Maybe rants will get will become illegal 2 minutes before I post this, and then I'll be in deep shit. I'll be in hot water. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. But I don't know. That's just like, you know, one of those hypothetical scenarios that only 1% of people can think of to foresee the future. And yeah, sometimes I just like saying words that are like relevant to what I'm trying to say, but like just stringing them in a random order. So like if you don't get it, maybe you just weren't meant to get it. But I've never like sat. Should I sit like here? Because this is kind of fun. This is kind of fun. I kind of feel like we're two misfits, and the dumpster's like right over here. Like, this is the dumpster. Just pretend this is a dumpster. And you're like, cool, you have Mrs. Cook's class for trigonometry. That's cool, yeah. I just like, no one gets me, and I love art, and I love... Everyone thinks that like I'm just like this like emo like Y2K baddie, but like my dream is to perform Oklahoma, the musical. And I just feel like that's what we are. You can make up your own persona. Maybe this can be like, you know, I just kind of want this to feel like, I hope you didn't just see my feet. Don't look at my feet. You know, just like two friends just like gossiping at lunch about people they hate, things they hate, media they hate, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And the things I list in this video, they're gonna range from like serious like criticism of our culture and like different, like it's either gonna be like, I hate when people don't use turn signals, or I hate Christian fundamentalists. So like, I'm sorry if I'm a little all over the place. I just kind of wrote these down in my notes, and I might just say things as I think of them. And if that's a little like, whoa, like if you get a little whiplash, I'm sorry, but this is my channel and I'm allowed to do what I want. But yeah, sorry I've been gone. Boogers, ooga booga boos. I don't know, I'm trying something new. Do you guys still like being called boogers? I don't know, is that just like a little bit like, it's kind of like when they made the new Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie, but they still called him Shark Boy and he's like 50. Is that like a little patronizing? Is it like, you little boogers, like, do you want like, I don't know. Just let me know, you guys. Let me know if you hate me. Let me know if you want me to change anything about me. Everything about me, I can do that. I'm willing to mold into whatever version of me you want me to be, because at the end of the day, I'm just here to sit in front of this camera and entertain you and manufacture a personality that you find palatable and funny and entertaining. But that's not too like a little weirdo, but that's just enough like quirk. Let me just basically tell me, how much do you want me to up the quirk? How much the quirk meter's like sitting at like a here. Let me know if you want me to bring it down, adjust it. Just let me know, because I can be whatever you want me to be. Just kidding. I'm my own woman. Speaking of being a woman, I'm 18. Bust down, baddies. I'm sorry, those words in that order have never come out of my mouth. I don't know what. Sometimes I think I get into this closet and I just become another version of myself that is just like, just say the dumbest shit possible and maybe like people will think it's funny. But I don't think people are thinking it's funny. I think people are looking at me and being like, why the fuck did you just say bust down, baddies? Hello? Also, I got an iPad for my birthday and I've been drawing so much and it's been a hoot. But this is what I'm looking at my list on, because I'm filming with my phone, because I'm not a professional YouTuber. I don't have a Canon 7.2 grip GorillaPod HDMI, you know? But anyways, let's get into it, you guys. Hi there, how are ya? Sorry, I needed like a smooth transition, and the only thing that was coming to mind was Jeffree Star, and I don't know why. I'm sorry. Anyways, first thing, I hate people who just like change lanes without turn signals. It's just like, I hate just people who are just dumbasses on the road, specifically like trucks, because I've never met someone who can drive in a truck that's just like a normal person driving a truck. Like, I've never like been in my car, driven by a truck and been like, oh, that was like a nice driving experience. That was normal. Because they're either going 20 miles under or 20 miles over, and they're being erratic, and they're switching lanes without using turn signals, and they're like on your ass. Like, I don't know how to navigate life like this with when I'm stepping on eggshells, when I'm always like, I drive a good amount, especially on the highway, because I moved like a year ago, so I live 3 hours away from my friends. So like, I'm on the highway pretty often, at least usually twice a month. I don't know if that's a lot for an 18-year-old girl. This is Jingleberry. I'm just kidding, I made that up. Who the fuck is Jingleberry? But it's just like, I just see so many dumbasses, and it's just like, I'm going almost 10 miles over the speed limit. You've got to be like you put your car in rocket mode. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't respect you at all. And that's the worst criticism you could get from me. Yeah, I just hate people who are just inconsiderate and just like move lanes all willy-nilly, because I don't know if like you're getting a little too, if you're just like drifting, you're not paying attention, and you're just drifting in your lane, and like, oh, you're not actually gonna hit me. Oh wait, yes you are, because you're getting over and not using a turn signal. And so like, I don't know whether to slow down to like make room for you. It's just like, you just think you're the god of the road, don't you? You just think you're almighty and powerful, don't you? Well, hey, I'm here to burst your bubble and tell you, you're not, buddy. There's other people on this road too, asshole. Anyways, this video, okay, this next thing is really what I wanted to like talk about. It's pretty much what gave me the idea for this video, because I hate this so much. I've always had like a slight disdain for like boys who are like artsy and like indie. I love art, and I never knew why. I was like, men are allowed to be artsy and fun and whatever. Girls can't just be artsy, but okay, you'll never be artsy in the way I'm artsy. Keep that there, you know? Keep it in check. But I think really my real problem with like men being like artsy and indie is I've met so many men in my life who are like, oh god, I love art, and I love all this like this film with like such important commentary on the world and the economic and political state of the world right now. I love this film or whatever, and this music, and I love dressing in this style. I love all this counterculture with so much history and meaning behind it. But no, I don't fuck with politics. No, I'm not into that. That shit's childish. That's dumb. What? Huh? How are you gonna be counterculture but not be a part of the culture? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, because I've literally like talked to men. Like, I was talking to this one guy, and I told him that I have a journal, and it's not like to like a journal like, oh, today I made boiled eggs, and I had hard boiled eggs, and I wore my favorite pair of tennis shoes. No, it's just like, I fucking hate myself, I'm erratic. Like, that's what my journal is. It's not like some beautiful whimsy art aesthetic thing. It's just like, guys, I need to write in this, or I'm gonna take out a blade. Sorry. But like, yeah, I told him that, and I didn't tell him all that. I just told him I keep a journal, and he was like, everything is art, man. Okay. And then a few days later, he was like, god, I just hate politics. Do you know that art is like inherently political? Everything is inherently political, but especially art. What the fuck do you mean by, I hate politics, but I love art? It's like, I just think it's such a shallow, just like, I just think all these like boys are they're not real boys. I just think all these like indie boys who are like, god, I love Nirvana, and I want to be in a band, and I just love, and I love women, and I paint my nails. First of all, they're all horrible people. They're all so, sorry, I'm just like kind of like just talking about like male manipulators in general, but like that manipulating women, and also just like having no like not self-aware at all. Like, how are you not? It just like drives me crazy, because how are you going to be like, oh, I love this film and I love this art and I love this music, but I don't give a shit about any of the history, any of the politics, any of the actual message. I don't care about any of what's actually what it's actually about. I just like it for its aesthetic, basically. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're a poser, name 3 songs. I'm not trying to be like that, because hey, you don't have to be into politics, you don't have to be a fucking activist to like Nirvana. I don't give a fuck. It's just like, I don't know, I think it's just because like women just like don't get away with that shit. Like I said, name 3 songs. Like if women express interest in literally anything that is typically like for men are like, are you sure? No, are you sure? No, are you sure? When was Kurt Cobain born, and when did he die? How did he die? Or actually, I'm trying to think of obscure questions. What was his pet fish's name? Because I feel like everyone knows how Kurt Cobain died. I will be real. Until I was like 12, I thought his name was Kurt Cobain. True. But like, I just feel like women are pressed so hard on like their interests, and men are just allowed to like flap around the earth, just being like, I love art, but I hate politics, and I love all this media that is like deeply political, but I am not seeing, I'm too stupid to understand it. It's going right over my head, so I'm just going to say this movie is my favorite movie just because it's aesthetic and I want to please women, and I want to fuck bitches, get money, what is it? Get money, fuck bitches. Just forget it. You know, I just think it's like, I don't know, I just think because like also like it's more acceptable for men to be like counterculture, I think. I don't know, I'm not trying to be like, it's always bothered me how like I grew up in like it's not a small town, but like it's like pretty conservative, you know, like most of the girls dress the same, and that's fine. You're allowed to wear Lululemon, I don't give a fuck. But like men were at least like, I just felt like it was more acceptable for men to dress like kind of quirky and weird. Like women were always like looked at a little funny, like ew, are you gay? Ew, are you gay? Ew, are you gay? I don't know if I'm even making sense at this point. I just feel like to be like, oh, I love art, but I don't love any of the context surrounding it. Like, I think that's stupid, and I think people who care about politics are stupid. And again, I'm not saying you have to care about politics. I'm just saying it's just like weird to like base your whole identity around something that's inherently political, but you don't care about politics. I also think it's weird to like call people childish for not being into politics. What the Sigma? Sorry, I just watched that clip of Katya. I'm just putting what I've already talked about on this, because I just talked about people who are, or men, I guess, who are apolitical. I just hate people in general who are apolitical, because all I'm getting from that is I'm a conservative, but I keep it on the DL, or my parents are conservative, I was raised conservative, and I just don't have the time to care about minorities right now. I'm not really into politics, and basically, i.e., I don't care enough to be into politics. I don't care enough about the people who are affected by politics to care about politics. I just think it's I think people have talked about this before, I just think it's a very privileged thing to be like, yeah, people who care about politics are so stupid. Like, people who won't be friends with people who have different political ideologies and beliefs are just like immature. I was actually told by my ex-girlfriend slash ex-best friend that she said she thinks she is more mature than I, because she would be friends with a Republican, or someone who has different political beliefs. She wasn't really like, she was like honestly like leaned more right leaning. I don't know, she's a little cuckoo. She like went on this whole rant about how like trans women shouldn't be in sports, but that was like way after we broke up. That was like a year ago almost. I don't know, it was weird woman, bizarre. But yeah, she was just like, I just think I'm more mature because like I don't like, I'd be willing to be friends with someone who's like, who has different political beliefs, who's a Republican, and you just like won't. So I just think I'm more mature. Babe, you're just okay that this guy you have a crush on says the N-word. True. Like, okay, cool. Wow, you're a better person than me because you're okay with white people saying the N-word because it doesn't really affect you. Cool. Sick. I was talking to my girlfriend about that because I know a shocking amount of people. I'm not friends with any of these people. These are just people who either went to my old school or I'm related to, i.e. my sister, who are friends with people who just like say the N-word and just like say crazy shit. And I was talking to my girlfriend, I was like, I could never, like, if one of my friends who I've been friends with for a while, like, we were just talking and they randomly dropped the N-word, I'm never talking to you again. I don't understand how that's so difficult. Like, how, it's just like wild to me because how are you just like, no, they're different, like they can change, like my sister's like, no, I just tell my friends that like it's not okay. Girl, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. You're like 3 months older than them. What are they? You're right. I quit. You're right. My racist ways are over. You've changed my whole life. I think that's so bizarre. Like, I don't know. I could just never find myself. Well, I don't think I'd ever find myself being friends. Like, none of my friends would just say the N-word because why would I surround myself with people like that? But if one of them did, oh, I'm never talking to you again because that's weird as fuck. That's so fucking weird. It's, sorry, I'm not trying to be like, I'm a good person. I'm just saying, like, I just don't understand how some people, like, are just like, oh, my friend just says the N-word. I tell them it's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Not talk to them? I don't, like, why are you comfortable? I don't know. I just think it's so bizarre because, like, I don't know. It's just, like, weird that, like, you're like, oh, well, like, it's not like I'm a black person, so, like, I'm not in danger. I don't feel uncomfortable around it because it's not directly affecting me. Okay, cool. Yeah, no word. Cool. Loopy. A little, so someone locked this girl up in a little loony bin. Okay. Sorry. I just got a sip of Pepsi and it brought me back to life. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stop talking about that because it just makes me upset because I just don't know how people just are so willingly stupid. And I've already talked about how I hate Jubilee, but I hate it, but I was watching a Jubilee video today, the most recent one, where I forget what his name is. He's very good at debates. He did very well. It's just like so horrifying where we're going, and I'm just not going to talk about it anymore because it just makes me depressed. It's like, wow, like Republicans are just like, yeah, I'm a fascist now because like they're allowed to be. And like you were always allowed to be a fascist. It's just like scary that like now it's just like, because I did see a comment that was like 5 years ago these people were trying to convince us that they weren't bigots and now like they like are openly proud of it. It's just like horrifying. That Trump has like made it a safe space for people to just be like, yeah, I hate immigrants. Oh, I hate immigrants. I hate them. I hate gay people. Oh, and also I hate people who aren't white. I don't think that minorities should be in America. I think it should be majority white. Like it's just horrifying that people are just like comfortable saying that shit now. But anyways, switching gears a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna get a little hate for this. I probably will get a hate for a few of these things because sometimes I'm just an idiot and I just talk and then I realize, oh, people can like, it's whatever. Sometimes I talk and I say dumb shit and I'm sorry. But none of it is like wildly offensive or anything like that. Sometimes it's just like wrong or I'm not really thinking about it. And oh, you just haphazardly said like you hate men. No, I said that with my full chest. Don't get it twisted. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on. I don't know if I'm pretty sure this is like a nationwide thing. I don't know if it's like a worldwide thing, but it's this Christian group for teenagers in high school. It's called Young Life. I hate those motherfuckers. I hate them so much. It's such a cult, and it scares me so bad. Like, people, because it wasn't even really a thing at the high school I went for literally a year when I moved here. Because I live in much more of like, a blue area. It's a much bigger city, much less rural. So it wasn't even really like a thing, at my new school, but at my old school, people were batshit crazy for Young Life. They read that shit on their cars. They're like, meet tonight, 7:47. I still remember. Is that like a Bible for, like, what is 7:47? I don't understand. Like, people love Young Life, and it scares the fuck out of me, because that shit's gotta be a cult. Like, what? It's just like, also, sorry, not to get back onto like the white people saying the N-word thing. It's just like, there's so many things I dislike about my hometown. I feel so like indie, girl next door, mean girl in a movie saying that. There's so many things I hate about my hometown. No, it's just like, there were like just like a lot of racist people there, and it was basically just Christian fundamentalism. Basically, it was widespread, and people loved Jesus and hated black people, and it was just really uncomfortable to be around. But yeah, it's just like people who, like, you wouldn't suspect are religious at all, and they just like have a Bible verse in their bio. It's like, that's so weird, because I could have sworn I have a video of you on my phone saying the N-word. Like, that's so strange, because I swear that was like sent out on Snapchat. Maybe I'm bugging. But I could have sworn that was you. But I forgot. You love everyone, and you love God. You're right. I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just like weird, because like, I don't know. It's just like everyone at my old school was religious, and like people you wouldn't. I don't know if they're just going because it's a fun camp. I don't. Like, oh, it's like, oh, I get to have a sleepover with a bunch of my friends and hang out with everyone, but we also talk about Jesus a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if it's the religion aspect. It's probably just because like there are people there. I don't know, the whole thing just freaks me the fuck out, and I don't like Young Life, and it scares me, and I've seen videos from it there, and like people are like, they're like swaying and they're like around a fire pit, and I'm just like, is this like Camp Kiki Wako? What the fuck is going on? I'm really frightened by it, and I feel like, honestly, I don't have a good enough reason to put it on the list to be like, oh, I hate Young Life. I just think it's weird as fuck. I just think religion's kind of weird. Sorry, not sorry. And I might get, you're allowed to be religious, I'm sorry. I just think Young Life is scary, and I'm allowed to think that. I'm allowed to think that. Anyways, cross that off the list. This one's gonna be brief, because this is just like, no matter where I'm at in my life, no matter how much my opinions change, no matter, well, let's say, I don't know, I become a billionaire and I stop caring about people, in 10 years or something. A billionaire at 28? That's pretty good. And I sell my soul to big oil, and I'm like, I hate everyone except for me and money. This will still be consistent. Like, I will still hold this opinion. I hate math and its ever-changing rules. And you may be like, what? Or you probably aren't like, what? Because I feel like that makes sense. But like, you probably were like, I wasn't expecting her to say something like that. I'm sorry. I think I had a Pepsi too close to bedtime. I just fucking hate it, because every single time I'm in a math class and I finish that year and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I get it, I guess. And then like the next unit, it's just like, I thought this was the rule, but no, there's an exception to this rule, but there's also another exception to that exception, and then there's an exception to that exception of the exception, and I just don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't have time, I don't have energy. My coworker wants to major in like mathematics or something. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you? Because I hate math so much, and I just, like, I'm okay with like algebra. I can get down and dirty with some long division sometimes. But I just finished calculus, and it was pretty much for nothing, because I don't know why the fuck I took calculus. My mom bullied me into it. I'm trying to go to art school. I don't know. Right now, I haven't gotten into the art school yet, because I don't have a portfolio. Just keep your eyes peeled, you guys. Just keep your eyes peeled. But it's just like, I don't even know what I was fucking talking about. It just pisses me off, and I'm over it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, because that makes me more upset than racists. I'm kidding. Oh, this is also kind of like benign and like who cares, whatever. But I hate those ugly ass book covers. Like, what is it? Is it like Breaking the Ice, Icebreakers, or whatever with like the hockey? I hate stupid romance books with the ugly ass cartoon covers. Like, the art style sucks. The line art just isn't there. It's just ugly, and I hate it so much. Like, at least like Love Hypothesis, is that what it's called? I think my mom read that book, which makes me sick. My mom reads such horrible books, and I don't know how to save her. But it just like, at least Love Hypothesis, like the artistry is like somewhat there. Like, I kind of like the art style, but like the covers of romance books made by like middle-aged white women are just so bad. They're horrible. They're so ugly. It's just like a block of solid color, and I just think they're so ugly, and they look like everything else. Like, what I really love about Toni Morrison is how all of her books have like covers that match. Like, I can look at a cover of a book, and even if I don't know it's by Toni Morrison, I just see the name and I see it in that style, and I'm like, oh, that's a Toni Morrison book. Like, it's in the, and I'm not saying all authors have to have that. I just think it's a cute touch. I just like it a lot. But like, that art style is just so like on, like, it just has no personality, and I just hate it. Like, everyone and their mother does that art style, and I think it's so ugly. I'm pretty sure like ChatGPT just puked it out, and people are like, okay, it's easier than hiring an artist, am I right? I'm not trying to, whoever worked on that, I'm sorry. Your art is valuable. I value you. You probably just got commissioned to make that, and it probably wasn't your choice, and do something else, please, with your, like, design for, like, I don't know, make posters for Billie Eilish or something. You need to stop. You need to stop whatever this is, whatever you've got going on with, I don't know any other names. I know it's not Colleen Hoover, because she has those fuck-ass covers that are, like, I don't know, that she makes in, like, Canva or something. I can't think of literally, because I don't like read like romance books like that. Like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Anyways, I'm done talking about that. I just like, I feel bad, because I just like feel like I hate men, or at least I feel like I'm always talking about how I hate men, and I like some of you, I really do. I think it's just like my guard's always up, because men on the internet, especially on YouTube, are so fucking mean. So I'd rather just be like, oh, I hate you. Oh, you're a man, you're invalid. It's basically what incels do to women. Because like, I don't have any power over you. So like, I'm just gonna use your identity to be like, oh, I'm better than you. I'm better than you, right? Right? I just think it's so silly when men take Letterboxd so seriously. Because it's like, I get that's what it's for. This feels stupid, because that's literally what Letterboxd is for. Like, writing serious reviews, like, oh, like the camera angles and the color blocking or whatever is so good. It's so creamy. I just fucking hate it, and I think it's pretentious. I'm sorry, I'm pretentious, and I'm sorry for calling other people pretentious, because that's the most pretentious thing you can do as a pretentious person, and I'm pretentious, and I'm sorry. But I just hate it so much. I hate it. I hate when I'm scrolling on Letterboxd, reading all the silly little reviews, and I just see one that's like a quote from the movie, and then it's like an actual, and women do this too. I just hate people in general who take Letterboxd that seriously, because get a journal, start a YouTube channel. I don't know what you need to do, but stop ruining my feed. This is supposed to be silly little jokes. I'm done talking about that too. This one is just like, really just like directed at my mom. My mom just has such an interesting concept of femininity, and it just pisses me off as a lesbian, because I know I'm not the person you want me to be, and I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. But people who give a shit about body hair, have I shaved my armpits? I don't know, and I don't give a fuck, because why do we care? Because it's all just a sick capitalist scheme that gets us to buy razors and shave our arms and armpits just to fund big, what are those called? Big razor. Recently I've been having the time of my life of saying like how people say like big pharma, just saying like big industry, even if it's like ridiculous, like big sweatpants. Like it's just been so much fun recently, because it like kind of just like assumes that like there's someone at the very top being like sweatpant, like, you know, just like in charge of all the sweatpants. And I just think that's a funny concept. Maybe it's not that funny, maybe I shouldn't have fucking explained it, maybe it's stupid, maybe I'm stupid, maybe I should stop recording right now, maybe I should change everything about me, maybe I should delete this video, re-record it, but just be totally like silent the whole time and just hold up cards like in that. I was about to say something really awful, like that Amanda video where like she kills herself. I'm sorry, I take that back. That was just the first thing I thought of. Anyways, people who give a bit shit about body hair, I think that's stupid. And this is my last one, and I'm gonna get up for this. Pretty much anything Joey King is in. I hate anything that Joey King is in, anything that Joey King has partaken in, had any creative insight in. I just hate it. I don't know what she's doing, except for Ramona and Beezus is actually pretty good. I just think like Joey King, girl, when I watched the movie Uglies, I reviewed it on Letterboxd. Follow me on Letterboxd. Sorry, I just drink so much Pepsi. How do you guys expect me not to burp? Like, you can't give a girl a can of Pepsi and expect her not to burp. Like, well, that's given a, I don't know, I was gonna say some like expression, but I can't think of any expressions. Oh man, damn it. It's not that big of a deal, you guys. I'm okay. I'm okay, you guys, don't worry. But I reviewed Uglies and I said, Joey King, go into real estate or something, because this is not working. And I mean that. I truly mean that. Do something where you can't hurt others. Do something where I don't have to be subjected to your acting, to the awful story that comes along with your acting. I look naked and I'm sorry. I can't do this for much longer. I'm just like a little chilly. I just think like she's not talented. I'm sorry, that's mean. Joey King, keep doing you, girl. Keep doing you. You guys know that glam bot video? Hey, you guys know that glam bot video? But I just like Joey King, take his job or something, because he's not hurting a damn thing. Do this. Put yourself in a snow globe and let people shake you around. But I'm not saying that because I want to hurt you. I'm saying that because I just think you'd be cuter in a snow globe. But anyways, guys, I think I had one too many sips of Pepsi. I feel like I'm gonna explode a little bit. I never drink caffeine. And if I drink soda, it's definitely before 7 p.m. That's for sure. So if you think I'm like slurring over my words, oh, this girl had one too many shots of tequila, she's off the Henny, and one too many shots of I can't think of literally it. Whiskey, alcohol. I was trying to think of another type of alcohol, and I just said alcohol, and I'm sorry. No, guys, I just had one too many shots of Pepsi, and I'm sorry. Pepsi's better than Coke. Can I say that? But anyways, boogers, I'll leave my Letterboxd and Instagram in the description if you guys care about me. If you guys even still care about me or whatever. I guess I'll leave my Goodreads too, because someone asked me about it like actually months ago and I just never responded because I'm a bad person, I'm a bad YouTuber, and I don't care about my fans. I just am in it for the money. Just kidding, I don't make money from this. I can't figure out how I'm too stupid to put in my tax information. I'm gonna be so honest. I'll give you my tax information and you can put it in for me. I'm just kidding. Can I have a manager? Whoa, that was like really Karen. I'm sorry. Again, I'm not trying to like play this up and be like, oh, had too many Pepsis. I think I'm actually just like rambling in a closet high off Pepsi. Okay, Fiona Apple videos should be coming out soon. I know I finish every single video with that, and I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm not working on it. I'm a bad person. I also have another video coming out with my friend Julie. So, peace, love, and chicken grease. See you later, fashionistas.